texting. Perhaps it's my style of talking. I don't really like to heckle people and yell and scream. But I think it's pretty clear when I say put your phones away. I mean, I don't know what more one has to do. I've said it. It's a statement. It needs to go away. But clearly that is not sufficient. I've heard your feedback and I'll certainly bear it in mind. But as I said, you know, there is no need for you to have your phones out or be texting or doing anything other than reading. If you need your laptops, you'll be on your laptops and doing work. Okay? So that is the expectation. Is there any ambiguity? Anything unclear about what has just happened here?
I'd like to say something.
Yeah, sure.
Okay, so like even if we have our phones away, like is it gonna be engaging? Like my engaging is like sometimes okay, what if we have cahoots just to like, make sure everyone is engaging or like have more group projects. Or like not just us reading because everyone has a different learning style. I don't just like reading. Sometimes I need audio. So
Yeah, but I hear what you're saying, and I do believe that, that I have provided, okay, we have not played a game, yes, I accept that. But I've integrated audio, I have played things, there have been videos that you've been watching. And I'm sorry, again, this is my bias as a teacher. This is an English class, and I've said this over and over again. There is no way around reading something. There just isn't, okay? I mean, sure, we can watch an informative video related to a text. You can listen to an audio. I listen to audiobooks on my drive to school. I think audiobooks are great, you hear it, you take it in a different way. Sometimes they can be great. There is still, for you guys, I mean, I'm much older. I've been in school for years. I've taken dozens of exams, read thousands of books. So, I mean, if I want to listen to an audiobook, I feel like, that's fine. But for you guys, one of your, the areas in which you're being tested is reading and writing. I mean, there is no way around it. Yes?
I like to branch off what she said. I don't think it's more of like less reading, but more like, how we're doing Beowulf right now? I think it's more like we read a part from Beowulf and then have a Kahoot on that topic so everybody can understand what's going on for that part.
It's like you're telling us what to do and we're doing it. And then you're not teaching, you're just telling us. You're talking at us, you're not teaching us.
Well said.
and I feel like at the beginning too was like really rushed. Like everything was so rushed. I was like essay and then we had this thing on study sync. I didn't get what the concept of the thing was, and then we're already moving on.
What saying are you talking
You're
about?
just study syncs that we used to do in the beginning of school year when we have it. Yeah, it just felt like we rushed through that. We didn't like talk over like any of like when we had like parts of speech and stuff like that. Yeah, so it just felt.
Sounds like you want more checking for understanding.
Yes.
I can't branch off of what she said. I feel like this whole school year has been very, this class specifically has been very rough.
And I feel like you're telling us what to do, you're expecting us to understand it, you're not checking if we understand it, and then you're moving on.
Like the scholarship essay, we had 3 days.
We left
To College Bridge, and then we had, and then people who also had to do College Bridge.
Yeah.
And before the scholarship essay, we had another essay that most people probably didn't even finish.
Like I was in English and then College Bridge and then English again. It was all jumbled up. Like this whole class has been jumbled up.
It's true. There's been a lot that's been put on all of you. I'm not denying any of that. And as I told you, a lot of those requirements, that especially those of you who were suddenly put on College Bridge, yeah, there has been a lot.
That part didn't come from Ms. Venkat. That was something she had to implement from above her, putting that on you guys. So it's unfortunate.
We're not blaming her about the College Bridge. It's like, it's just including that on top of like the other essays. Like even without College Bridge, we got a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like even the people who didn't have to do College Bridge, they still had a lot to do. So imagine with College Bridge, even if it's not required by Ms. Venkat, I know it's required by school. So
Because I mean, like every other class, I mean, it doesn't. We understand. Like it's just mainly, and not to blame anybody. Like it's just this class. I feel like I'm not learning anything.
And it
Yeah.
sounds like you're saying that you wish things were broken down a
Yeah.
little more.
Yeah. Because I feel like also we haven't like really been in school since like middle school. Like you know,
Yes.
we're still adjusting from like that COVID type of mentality. So like rushing us, trying to like just push work on us, it doesn't work for us. Like we've learned a different type of like maybe learning. I don't know how to call it. So yeah, learning style. So like sometimes it might take us to be like slower and just learning pattern and make sure we understand than just like rushing. Cause it doesn't.
And to me, it sounds like maybe you guys need to meet in the middle, because I agree with you that things slowed way down during COVID, but we're going to have to pick up that pace just a little. And yes, perhaps some of the other tasks could be broken down a little more. I think that if you guys make an effort to meet in the middle, that it'll work out for you. I don't think it's all one side or the other.
No, most definitely not. I feel like New and Sir Law is like their actions, your actions have like reactions. Like if you're not engaged from the jump, like you're not gonna be engaged at all, and then it's gonna be hard to like re-engage a student once they're like it's just a class.
Okay.
And I'm not saying this at all to say that you are a bad teacher in any way, shape, or form. But there are things just as we need to improve, you need to improve as well.
Oh, okay. I see. All right. Yeah, I'm still listening. I'm wanting to hear from more of you because it sounds like what is being said is striking a chord with a lot of you. So, you know, I'm just listening here because my only goal is to, have you be involved and engaged. So,
It's not striking a chord because we most definitely could pay attention more.
Yeah, cause I've taken like dual credit. I take dual credit math and history. Like it's not hard to pay attention in this class. It's just like how the teacher like presents themselves, that energy they give off from the start too.
Because
So,
because at the same time saying we need to meet in the middle, it's every single class.
every single class?
You said every single period you have a problem with engagement. I'm just going off what you said.
Oh, okay.
So we could do stuff too, but you could do stuff as well. We have to.
No,
meet in the middle.
okay. All right. Yeah, I hear you.
I'm trying to have a mature conversation with you, and I don't feel like I'm getting the same energy here. So I'm gonna sit back.
I mean, I'm listening.
Okay.
Yeah, thanks for your, thanks for your feedback. I'm hearing what you're saying. Yeah. Would anyone else like to add anything here? It's your chance to speak up.